Hello, I am Miranda, an English teacher, and I'm going to give some teaching tips to beginner teachers. 10 years ago, I was also a beginner teacher and I used to make lots of mistakes. I realize now that I had no idea of planning the lesson. But while teaching, you learn a lot, and you should try all the time to change something in your teaching process. We all know that teachers should be creative, good communicators, motivators. They should be able to create a pleasant and safe atmosphere. It is not easy to get along with every student and achieve good results. Everyone wants to be a super good teacher, and it's up to you. If you keep up with the pace of progressive modern methods, be sure that you will be a successful teacher. Today, I'm going to talk about the first stage of the lesson. When you plan your lesson, first you choose the lesson shape and then plan it stage by stage. But today, I'm not speaking about lesson shapes. I'm going to discuss the leading stage. No matter what you teach, reading, listening, or writing, you start the lesson with leading. This stage is your chance to interest your students in the topic that provides their engagement. So, leading is a technique used by teachers at the beginning of the lesson. It is the first effect, first impression that teachers make on students. Remember, it is very important to design effective methods to arouse students' interest in the class in the first 5 minutes. Okay, let's imagine that you are talking about the weather and you are telling your friends that you like rainy weather. Suddenly, one of your friends starts saying that the economy is not going well. That might sound odd, and you start thinking, what does that have to do with anything? That happens because your friend did not give a warning about the topic. We do the same by missing leading stage. And what do you think? Will the lesson be interesting for all students if I start the lesson like this? Everybody, listen to me. I'm going to explain you present perfect tense. Open your notebooks and start making notes. And the teacher starts explaining grammar rules, how to form present perfect tense. Will all students listen to her? Maybe everybody will listen because of discipline, but will everybody be interested in it? I don't think so. Now, I will share one of my experience how to use leading techniques. For example, when I was going to explain past perfect tense to my 6th grade students, at the beginning of the lesson, I sat down and started a usual conversation, and they had no idea what my aim was. And I started. Do you know what happened to my friend yesterday? What? They asked interestingly. Oh, you can't imagine. That raised their interest. Mrs. Miranda, tell us what happened. They started asking me, and everybody was interested. Then I continued. When my friend came back home from work, she found that burglars had taken everything, and she was shocked. And students exclaimed, "Oh, really?" And they asked me so many questions. What did they take from her house? If she called the police, how did she feel? And in my sentences, I used past perfect tense. She found that they had taken her jewelry, money, etc. So, what do you think? Wasn't it effective? Of course it was. Every student was engaged. After that, I wrote my sentences on the board and started asking questions for guided discovery. So, every time we make plans, we can think of something from our personal life or make up stories. The story which I retold them was not real, of course. But after a few months, they asked me, "How is your friend, teacher? Is she okay now?" And I could not remember, and I could not understand what they were asking me. And then they reminded me that lesson. And so we can conclude that students always memorize interesting facts and materials that were explained in a different way. We should always try to be more and more creative, and our lesson will be unforgettable for students. Don't think that it's a waste of time. No, it really works. I hope that I explained the importance of leading stage clearly. So watch me and wait for the upcoming video. Good luck to you and bye.